First, I want to apologize for calling you for this special session because I know you've been bonding with your members, your voters. We are truly sorry for calling you on short notice, and I want to welcome you this afternoon for the sitting. As per the notice that was issued by the clerk on 26th June 2024, the purpose of this sitting is for reconsideration of the Appropriation Bill 2024, which was initially passed by this House on 16th May 2024, and it was transmitted to the President on 31st May 2024, but it was returned by His Excellency the President on 22nd June 2024, and that is pursuant to Article 91(3)(c) of the Constitution of the Republic of Uganda. The return of the bill was within the 30 days, as prescribed by Article 91(3) of the Constitution. Honorable members, Article 91(6) of the Constitution enjoins the House to reconsider a bill which His Excellency returns. And I want to tell this House, this bill is just like any other bill that has always been returned. Therefore, pursuant to Article 143(1) of the Rules of Procedure, I will read the President's letter, which is returning the bill, and I will read it verbatim. You have something? I thought I was reading the letter.
Madam Speaker, Rule 9 of our Rules of Procedure is on seating arrangement in the House. Specifically, rule...
There is an order
against procedure. Maybe from a new MP. Madam Speaker, Rule 9(3) is couched in mandatory terms. The seats to the left hand of the Speaker shall be reserved for the Leader of the Opposition and members of the opposition party or parties in the House. Madam Speaker, this rule is couched in mandatory terms. These NRM people who are squeezing us, let them stand there, because the rule said so.
Honourable Member.
The rule is to, I am drawing the attention of the Speaker to the rule. It cannot be Parliament chorusing in the ruling, otherwise that will be a market.
Thank you. Honourable Member, I respect Rule 9 that you've just read, but as a Speaker of the House, when you look at Rule 9(5), the Speaker shall ensure that each Member of Parliament is comfortable in the House. Is comfortable, and that's why I said free sitting. Honorable members, when we're in this house, we are brothers and sisters. Let's just make sure that we are comfortable. We are comfortable, and let's sit wherever you can. No, it is only free sitting, please.
I agree with you. But what is painful is members sitting next to us and they turn against us. on serious matters. So keep with our side. The way you want UPDF to, we should share their votes whenever we are voting. 5 UPDF on opposition, 5 UPDF on NRM, and then we move on.
You're already debating.
But they turn against us and they go panchuriam.
You're debating on anticipation. Honorable members, as I said, I'm going to read the President's letter. The letter is addressed to the Speaker of Parliament, the Right Honorable Speaker, Parliament of Uganda, Kampala, dated 22nd June 2024. Reference is budget reallocation by Parliament. The recent case of the members of Parliament that were arrested for some alleged offenses has again highlighted the mistake that the members of Parliament interfering with the constitutional mandate of the President of budgeting for the country by reallocating monies budgeted for the core sectors of the economy. In the last 4 financial years, the members of Parliament have been reallocated a total of Uganda shillings 3.7 trillion. This is a real sabotage. When we reconstructed Kampala-Masaka Road, we used Uganda shillings 440 billion. Therefore, diverting the 3.1 trillion in 4 years is equivalent to aborting 9 big roads of the Kampala-Masaka type, or a much larger number of smaller roads. You know very well the important roads that we have been struggling with. You have seen how much the Tirinyi-Palisa-Kumi road has helped the people of the area by avoiding the need to pass through Mbale city when they are traveling to Soroti. You have seen how the Musita, Mayuge, Namayingo, Busia Road has helped the people of that area. You have seen how the Mukono, Katosi, Nkokonjero, Nyenga Road has helped the people of that area. Yet, for the Tirinyi-Palisa-Kumi Road, we used Uganda shillings 443.42 billion only. How much more happy would you have the Ugandans be if you have tarmacked the Kumi, Ngora, Serere, Bugondo Road, the Soroti, Amuria, Achanpi, Patong, Abim Road, the Kanoni, Michana Road, the Nyansi, Kasanda, Bukunyu, Kivoga Road, the Sembabule, Liantonde, Rakai Road, the Luero, Butalangwa, Ngoma, Masindi Road, the Nsinka, Nyakabirizi Road, the Nakivale Rakai Road, the Fort Portal Kijura Road, etc. I have written this issue. See my letter dated 28th April 2020. The Attorney General has guided on the matter. The court have guided, yet the practice goes on. There are 3 mistakes involved here. These are indiscipline in budgeting, sabotaging the national priorities, and now the suspicion of massive corruption. I am therefore writing to request that this practice stops accordingly. As per Article 91(3)(c) of the Constitution of 1995, I decline to assent to Appropriation Bill 2024 and return it to Parliament, and request that no reshuffling of the budget should ever happen again without an input of the executive. Apart from the legality and constitutionality of the issues involved, there is common sense. Sprinkling money by MPs to get cheap popularity in their constituencies will make us to lose the focus on the core items. How can patriots be part of these mistakes? Signed by the President, Museveni. Honorable members, that is a letter which is returning the bill. Honorable members, Honorable Leon. Honorable members, as you are aware, Rule 143(2) of the Rules of Procedure of Parliament requires that I refer the returned bill to the relevant committee, which in this case is the Budget Committee. However, the Budget Committee is not yet fully constituted because not all sectoral committees have their leadership in place. As you may recall, the sectoral committee chairpersons are ex-officials of members of Budget Committee as provided for under Rule 173(2) of the Rules of Procedure. Yes, procedure.
Right Honourable Speaker, Right Honourable Speaker and Honourable colleagues, you have just made and the letter for the return of the bill that you have read, I wish to seek for your guidance as the custodian of the rules of procedure, and while seeking for this guidance, I wish to read Rule 143 Sub-Rule 2 together with Rule 2 and the interpretation that defines a committee. Right Honourable Speaker, Rule 143(2) reads, "The Speaker shall refer the bill to the relevant committee, and the committee shall consider the request of the President and report to the House within 2 weeks. Under Rule 2, a committee, Right Honourable Speaker, means a committee of the whole House,
Is on procedure.
a standing committee, a sectoral committee,
Is on procedure.
a select committee, an ad hoc committee, or any other committee of Parliament. Right Honourable Speaker, you have stated that under Rule 143(2), you may be under obligation to refer it to the Parliamentary Committee on Budget. And yet under Rule 2, the scope in terms of definition of a committee is wider, indicating means a committee of the whole House, a standing committee, a sectoral committee, a select committee. Right Honorable Speaker, wouldn't it be procedurally right for you to invoke your powers and this House constitutes itself into a committee of the whole House under Rule 2 of the Rules of Procedure of this Parliament?
As I was still communicating, honorable members, Council, you have nowhere to sit. Honorable members, honorable members, honorable members, please give Council where to sit. Honorable members, can we have some silence? Pius, get out of there. You are not a minister. Honorable members, can I have some silence? Can I have silence? Honorable members, I will still supposed to send the report, I mean the returned bill, to the committee. And the relevant committee that I'm supposed to send the bill is the Committee of Budget. And as I said before, that the Budget Committee is not well constituted. And why is it not well constituted? Because we do not have other chairpersons, about 18 chairpersons. We do not have the chairpersons, and I think that is the spirit that the government chief whip came up with, that instead of going to the committee, can we handle it as a committee of the whole House? Honorable Dur, Constitutional Affairs.
Honorable Speaker, you are right, but I must add that the strongest justification for not sending this bill to the Budget Committee is that there is a very serious allegation of grave corruption against the Budget Committee. And the wording of that letter by the President that specifically mentions allegations of corruption, and he's not doing it for the first time. When he came to pay tribute to the late Cecilia, he accused Parliament, in your presence, that the Parliament is corrupt. When we went for State of Nation, he said that. On Budget Day, he said that. And in the letter, the accusation is against all members of the Budget Committee. I would feel extremely uncomfortable that this reference is made to the Budget Committee. I support that the Committee of the whole House, and we are here seated, can actually process the matter.
Thank you, thank you. Seconded by Okwalinga, by Aroboy, by Alion, by the Vice President of Uganda, Prime Minister, Deputy Security, by the whole front desk. Thank you. Honorable members, I now put a question that the appropriation bill, as returned by His Excellency the President, be referred to the Committee of the whole House. Those in favor say, and the contrary, nay. The ayes have it.
Madam Speaker, I have two procedural issues. Is that the government chief whip did not move a motion. He actually rose on procedure and he was seeking guidance. That is the first procedural issue I am seeking for your intervention. The second one, I disagree with my Minister for Justice that the whole of the budget committee is actually accused of corruption. I sit on that budget committee. I have never asked or even signed the major report.
Honorable members, can I reread the letter?
Yes.
First of all, the issue of moving a motion is basically a prayer that somebody seeks for the House to take a decision. And he had his prayer, which has been put to a vote, and it has been accepted. So it passes. You want the letter to be reread? First of all,